It usually starts quietly, a little more time to get going in the morning, a little less spark in the bedroom. You tell yourself it's just stress, maybe work, maybe age. You keep going, then one morning you realize the man in the mirror doesn't feel like you anymore. The strong posture is gone. The light in your eyes is dimmer, and deep down, something is off. For many men over 55, this moment is terrifying. You wake up exhausted even after 8 hours of sleep. Your body feels heavier, slower, your mind foggy. You avoid intimacy, not because you want to, but because you're afraid you'll disappoint. Your doctor might shrug it off. It's normal at your age. They say, but I'm here to tell you it's not just aging. And you don't have to accept it. There is one simple habit done each morning that can help restore your bedroom power, a habit backed by clinical research, a habit that supports testosterone circulation and energy in ways medication never could, and I'll share it with you in a moment. But first, I want to speak to the part of you that knows what it feels like to be powerful, to be a man in full control. Because that version of you isn't gone. He's just waiting for the right signal to wake up again, and the morning habit I'll reveal today might be the trigger he needs. If you've ever felt tired of feeling tired, if you miss the closeness with your partner, if you want to feel strong, sharp, and masculine, again, stay with me. We're going to reclaim that together. Starting now, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Martin Hale. I'm a board-certified internist, a father, and a husband of 38 years. I've spent over 3 decades helping men navigate the physical and emotional transitions of aging. But what I'm sharing with you today doesn't come from a textbook. It comes from my own story. A few years ago, I was exactly where you might be right now. I was 59. I had gained weight around my middle. My energy was low. My libido had nearly disappeared. I found myself avoiding physical closeness with my wife, not because I didn't want to connect, but because I was ashamed of what my body couldn't do. I tried the usual fixes, multivitamins, gym memberships, even a prescription or two. Nothing truly worked. The energy would come and go, but the feeling of being vital, being truly alive, never came back. That's when I started looking deeper. I attended functional medicine seminars. I began testing my own blood monthly. I read hundreds of peer-reviewed studies on male aging, hormone decline, and natural interventions. I became my own experiment, and through that process, I discovered something remarkable. I learned that many of the changes men over 55 experience fatigue, low drive. Poor performance aren't just due to aging, they're due to how modern habits, especially in the morning, are sabotaging our testosterone, our blood flow, and our brain chemistry. That's when everything shifted. I changed just one morning habit, something I'll explain fully later, and within weeks, I felt stronger, more focused, and more connected to my wife than I had in years. This isn't hype. This is science. This is biology. And most importantly, this is possible. I've since taught this method to thousands of patients and seen men in their 60s and 70s regain the strength, clarity, and confidence they thought they had lost forever. If you're ready to feel like yourself again, keep watching. Because the real problem and the real solution may surprise you. Most men over 55 start their morning with habits that quietly sabotage their health. And the worst part, they're often things we've been told are healthy. Let's take a look. You wake up, you drink a glass of orange juice, maybe eat a bowl of cereal or toast. You check your phone, maybe scroll the news or email. Then you have a cup of coffee, maybe two. Sounds familiar. But here's the hidden truth. This routine is designed to kill your testosterone. Let's start with the food. High sugar breakfasts like juice, cereal, or toast spike your insulin. First thing in the morning. When insulin spikes, testosterone drops. Studies show that just one high-carb meal can reduce testosterone levels for several hours. Then there's the coffee. Don't get me wrong, coffee in moderation isn't the enemy, but having it first thing on an empty stomach can raise cortisol, your stress hormone. Chronically elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone production. It also leads to belly fat, which creates even more estrogen and less testosterone. Next, the phone, mental stress, first thing in the morning, emails, news, bad headlines, triggers a sympathetic nervous system response. That's your fight or flight mode. And when your body is in fight or flight, blood is redirected away from the reproductive organs over time. This weakens performance and circulation. All of these tiny choices, done daily, begin to stack up. They don't just make you feel tired, they literally change your hormone profile. They increase inflammation, slow blood flow, and reduce nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for strong performance in the bedroom. And yet, we've been told this routine is normal. That juice is healthy, that cereal is heart smart, that staying connected is responsible. But the truth is, for men over 55, this normal morning is a silent killer of masculinity. The good news, the right morning routine can reverse these effects. It can restore testosterone, improve blood flow, and bring back the drive and clarity you used to feel. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how one of my patients turned it all around with just one change. His name was Robert. He was 62 when he came to my office, shoulders slumped, eyes tired. A retired fire captain, proud father of 3, and once a man of unshakable confidence. But now he was different. He told me, "Doc, I feel like a ghost in my own home. I'm here, but I'm not me. I have no energy. I avoid my wife. I fake smiles around the grandkids. I sleep 8 hours, but wake up exhausted." And intimacy, that's been gone for over a year. Robert wasn't sick in the traditional sense. His labs were borderline, nothing alarming, but he was slowly unraveling. Inside, he knew something was wrong, and his biggest fear that this was just the beginning of a slow, irreversible decline. I asked about his mornings. They started with toast, peanut butter, orange juice, and 2 strong coffees. He'd sit on the porch, scrolling through bad news, bills, and politics before even brushing his teeth. By 10 a.m., he was dragging, so I gave him a challenge. One small shift for the next 30 days. I asked him to replace his usual breakfast with a testosterone-supporting power shake, pasture-raised eggs, avocado, a handful of spinach, chia seeds, and water, no juice, no cereal, just clean fat, protein, and fiber. Next, I told him to avoid screens for the first hour. Instead, he'd take a 10-minute walk outside right after waking barefoot, if possible, on the grass, just to reconnect with sunlight and earth. This would reset his circadian rhythm and boost natural testosterone production. Lastly, I asked him to hold off on coffee until after he'd eaten, keeping cortisol in check and protecting his hormones. The result? Within 2 weeks, Robert told me his morning fog was gone. He said, "I feel like someone turned the lights back on." By week 3, his wife noticed the difference. By week 4, their intimacy returned, not forced, but naturally, with presence and energy. His confidence came roaring back. His posture changed. His voice had strength again. And all of it started with one new morning habit, a routine built for his biology, not against it. It didn't require medication. It required understanding. And the best part, it's something you can start tomorrow. In the next part, I'll introduce you to someone very different from Robert, but with the same powerful result. Now, let me tell you about Sam. Sam was 67, a quiet, thoughtful man who had been widowed 5 years earlier. He was a retired engineer, still sharp mentally, but physically he was fading. When he first came to see me, his symptoms were subtle but painful. He wasn't sleeping well. He had to urinate several times a night. His drive was gone. He avoided dating because, in his words, what's the point if I can't follow through? More than that, he felt invisible. He said, "I don't feel like a man anymore. Doc, I feel like furniture." Sam's prostate was enlarged. His testosterone was low. His blood pressure was up. But like many men, he'd been told, "Just manage it with meds." I looked at his daily routine. He woke up groggy, skipped breakfast, drank 2 coffees, and sat at his computer for hours. Lunch was usually a sandwich and chips. He rarely went outside. His body was stuck in a cycle of stress and stagnation. So we started small. First, we changed his mornings. I had him drink a warm cup of lemon water with a pinch of sea salt right after waking. This simple act hydrated him, lowered inflammation, and supported adrenal balance. Next, I asked him to do 5 minutes of deep diaphragmatic breathing, not meditation, just slow breathing from the belly, in through the nose, out through the mouth. This lowered cortisol, raised nitric oxide, and stimulated parasympathetic function key for prostate health and bedroom performance. Then I had him add pumpkin seeds and Brazil nuts to his breakfast, 2 powerful natural foods shown to support zinc, selenium, and testosterone production. He was skeptical, but he trusted me. By week 2, he was sleeping through the night. His urination had decreased. His energy was smoother. He said, "I feel calmer, more in control." By week 4, he had joined a local walking group. He even went on a lunch date, and he told me something that stuck. He said, "I don't feel invisible anymore. I feel like myself." Sam didn't need surgery. He didn't need a pharmacy full of pills. He just needed a routine that respected the biology of aging and honored the strength still inside him. Now, I'm going to share with you the 3 hero solutions I gave to both Sam and Robert. These are the tools every man over 55 should know. Here are the 3 hero solutions that have helped countless men restore energy, improve performance, and feel like themselves, again, without drugs, without gimmicks. Hero Solution 1, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. Forget synthetic supplements. 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil each morning can significantly support testosterone levels. Why? It's rich in monounsaturated fats, which are essential building blocks for hormone production. It also reduces inflammation and supports endothelial function, the health of your blood vessels, which is crucial for performance. Olive oil also helps regulate cholesterol and protects against oxidative stress, but it has to be real. Look for cold-pressed, dark bottle, Mediterranean sourced. take 1 spoonful before breakfast, daily. Hero solution, 2 morning sunlight and barefoot grounding. This one sounds simple, but it's profoundly powerful. Getting 10 minutes of morning sunlight on your face and eyes triggers a hormonal cascade melatonin resets. Cortisol balances, dopamine rises, and testosterone gets a natural boost. Sunlight tells your brain, it's morning, let's wake up strong. Now, add grounding, barefoot, walking on grass, sand, or natural earth. This reduces inflammation, improves sleep, and stabilizes blood flow. Sun plus earth, equalus primal hormonal alignment. It costs nothing, but it gives you back everything. Hero Solution 3 beetroot and pomegranate extract. This duo is nature's answer to declining circulation and nitric oxide levels. Beetroot increases nitric oxide, which widens blood vessels, improves blood flow, and enhances oxygen delivery. Pomegranate supports the endothelium and reduces arterial plaque, critical for heart and bedroom health. Together, they've been shown to improve stamina, erectile quality, and even sperm health in clinical trials. You can drink it as a morning shot, blend it into a smoothie, or use high-quality extracts. The effect builds over time, day by day. Your circulation improves and your energy climbs. These 3 tools are simple, but they work because they support the systems. Aging men need most hormones, blood flow, and inflammation control. In the next section, I'll show you how to put these into one daily action plan. And I'll give you a bonus secret that most men never hear from their doctors. Let's bring it all together into a simple, powerful morning routine that any man over 55 can follow. Step 1, hydration with purpose. Right after waking, drink a tall glass of water with a squeeze of fresh lemon and a pinch of sea salt. This rehydrates your cells, balances electrolytes, and gently wakes up your adrenal system. Step 2, movement plus sunlight. Step outside. Even if it's cloudy, walk for 10 minutes, barefoot if possible, especially on grass or natural ground. No phone, no distractions. Let the light hit your skin and eyes. This jumpstarts your testosterone, improves your mood, and resets your biological clock. Step 3, breathing to shift your state. Back inside, sit down and take 5 slow, deep breaths from your belly. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do this for 5 rounds. It calms your nervous system and puts your body in build and heal mode. Step 4, hero full breakfast. Eat a testosterone smart breakfast. 2 pasture-raised eggs, sauté, spinach or kale in olive oil, half an avocado, and a handful of pumpkin seeds or Brazil nuts. This gives your body the fats, minerals, and antioxidants it needs to rebuild. Step 5, delay the coffee. Wait at least 60 minutes before drinking coffee. When you do, have it with food. This keeps cortisol in check and protects your hormones. Step 6, add the natural boosters. Take 1 tablespoon of high-quality olive oil, blend pomegranate and beetroot into a morning smoothie, or take them as extracts. These feed your blood flow and protect your heart. Do this 5 days a week. Give it 30 days, and you will feel a shift, not just physically, but emotionally. The fog lifts, the drive returns, you feel present, focused, and capable again. Now for the bonus secret tip, the cold shower protocol. After your walk, end your regular warm shower with 30 seconds of cold water. Cold exposure raises norepinephrine, stimulates circulation, and boosts testosterone response. It's uncomfortable, yes, but so is aging without control. This habit builds resilience, physical and mental, and men who embrace discomfort become stronger with age, not weaker. This entire routine takes less than 45 minutes, but it can give you back years of vitality. In the final part, I'll leave you with a message that every man over 55 needs to hear. You may be 55, you may be 65, you may be 75, but you are not done. There is a fire inside you that age cannot extinguish. It may have dimmed, it may be buried beneath fatigue, disappointment, or fear, but it is still there, waiting. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not invisible. You are a man who has lived, endured, and provided, and now you deserve to feel strong again, to feel alive again, to wake up each morning with clarity, energy, and the confidence that your body still works, still responds, still carries your strength. This isn't about vanity. It's about reclaiming the part of you that makes life worth living. That drive, that spark, that sense of I can. And it starts with one morning habit, just one. If this video spoke to you even a little, then take action. Start tomorrow. Start now. And if you want to help another man rise again, send this to him. Share this video with your brother, your father, your friend, because silence is what keeps us suffering, and men deserve better. Subscribe if you want more science-backed ways to feel strong again. Leave a comment if this resonated. I read every word. And share your story, because your voice might be the one another man needs to hear. You are not alone in this. Let's rise together.